Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy VII. Before you leave...
Kefka?
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that Kefka's laugh just slowed down a bit?
Yep, that's Kefka's laugh.
Nice. Nice touch.
Well, nice of Kefka to give us an elixir.
Wow,
Right.
he really went downhill ever since his drag down from being God. He turned into a dresser. Fuck.
With a voice now sounding a lot like Freddy Fazbear's laugh.
Yeah. Alrighty, so for this part, for the Temple of the Ancients, you have no choice. You have to bring Aerith along.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she is coming with you no matter what. So, of course, I gotta get her a little bit more outfitted. So, get her at least, up to our level.
And in terms of stats, right?
Well, not so much stats, so much as equipment. I mean, it's like, yeah, she is a couple levels lower. Fortunately, this isn't one of those games where, you don't use a character, but then it's like, you go and use them and, like, their level never changed or anything. I mean, the characters do level up with you, just at a much slower rate.
Oh yeah, when I say in terms of stats, I mean the equipment. Like, everyone's got the same amount of equipment that increases the same number of stats or stat points.
Right, and now, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I've got her, as my magic person, so that's why I'm switching things up.
Okay, no problem.
Yep. Just kind of get that idea and everything. So, yeah, whether you use her or not up until this point, I mean, it's like, yeah, like I said, you pretty much have no choice, so, it's just more or less like, something to consider, with whether or not you want to use her or not, like, prior to this point.
Of course.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably wrong on this, but I actually wouldn't be surprised if in the remake, Aerith is just no longer playable.
No, I don't see that.
I'm sure.
Because, obviously for one thing, we're gonna lose her pretty soon. On top of that,
Spoilers!
God
everybody knows this.
In terms of combat, what is she? In terms of like the style of combat that they're gonna use in the remake, what can she even really do?
I would imagine, aside from just like whacking people with her staff, probably magic slinging.
I mean, she does have some of the best limit breaks in the game.
Yeah. Okay, now, and right here at the hotel, this was actually the last of the flyers. And of course, they misspelled Turtle's Paradise because fuck you, script.
Turtle Paradise.
So, once you have found all of those flyers, and I was stupid and didn't, read that flyer the first time we went to the Gold Saucer, you just return here to Wutai, to that same bar that we found the Turks in, and you're going to want to talk to the owner, like the guy behind the bar. Of course, you have to wait for him to actually walk to a spot where you can actually talk to him. And I hate it when games fucking do that.
Water God.
Like, yeah, we'll be dealing with, that's more or less a reference later on. It's like,
A water god snake.
Okay, I know what they're getting at.
so yeah, it's like, come on, guy, move your ass. I got things to collect here.
Places to go.
Hey,
People to
barkeep, can someone get a drink around here?
Let me finish making my sushi.
Yeah, so there you go. You just found all 6 of the flyers. So our reward for collecting them all,
see. A power
you get a
source.
source of it to bring up every single stat, and then a mega elixir on top of it.
Damn.
So yeah, that's kind of like the nice thing you want to do with this one, just because of the fact that those sources, they're somewhat hard to come by. I mean, it's like you really can't buy them. Mega elixirs are extremely hard to come by. So I mean, it's like, even if you don't intend on using the sources, at the very least, go for the mega elixir.
Shit,
At
what time
least-
are we at?
Let's see,
what-
5,
we're-
501, 502,
502.
3, 4, 5, 6,
That's- did
7.
something-
All right, I'm good.
Did,
I'm good.
did something happen?
A little bit of buffer lag.
Oh, my bad. Okay, anyway, there be the Temple of the Ancients.
Oh, new music.
New music? Late.
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
No,
feel it.
no, you're right. Technically,
Wait.
this is introduced to new music. I'm just getting a bit ahead of myself.
I thought she collapsed for a second.
Hold on a damn minute. She said, "I feel it. The knowledge of the ancients flowing through me."
I should have looked down while
Aerith,
going over this rickety bridge.
Aerith, did you try doing human transmutation? Trying to bring your mother back, I see.
What's that up there?
Well, a shadowy figure of sorts.
You'd be one of those cloaked dudes.
So I saw that up there as they were talking down there, so I was like, okay, what?
Got a tattoo, number 9. It's just kind of freaking out there.
Touching the tattoo causes the entire world to get brighter for 5 seconds.
Did his spirit like leave his body or something? Like,
Yeah, he just floated up into heaven.
Aw.
his son. Why do you have multiple stab wounds?
It's not the promised land that Sephiroth's searching for.
A little late to having these realizations, buddy.
Now it's like, god damn it.
Alrighty, so with that, he gives us the keystone. So now we got it back. He's like, okay, guys, you know what? Fuck it. You want to get stabbed? Go for it.
I'm just gonna die.
Actually, he doesn't actually die, does he?
Yeah, here's the thing. This is where the script and translation rears its ugly head.
Oh, really?
Pretty much after the Temple of the Ancients, this is the last time that we see Sung throughout the entire game. And considering that, yeah, he's kind of not doing too good, this left basically us poor Americans and everything, we all thought that Sung actually dies here. But as Advent Children proves, that's not the case. Because he's alive and well in fucking Advent Children. So what happened was, apparently, he does live after getting stabbed and everything, and he's pretty much been in, like, recovery ever since. But, because it's the last time that we see him and everything, there is even a part later on, like in Disc 2, actually, where Elena is like, hey, you did my boss in and everything, you killed him. That was actually a mistranslation. So, yeah, we basically spent all these years thinking that the head of the Turks died, and no, he didn't. So, yeah, this is another thing that I think the remake, or at least I hope the remake will address. The fact that, we had this giant mistranslation happen this whole time, because it's like, yeah, dude's not dead. Also, this area. Fuck this area.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how many hours I must have wasted first time I played this game, because I got lost just in this area alone. I mean, it is literally like a giant, like, MC Escher area. It's like, it is so easy to, like, get turned around, and, doorways and things that you don't think are doorways. You walk past them, and it's like, nope, you're actually supposed to go this way. So it's like, yeah. The rest of the temple is not that bad whatsoever. Just this area is a pain in the ass the first time you're playing through.
Is it just me, or is the audio desynced?
You are correct, sir. I should know because pretty soon, or probably not right now, but this is another one. Pretty soon, it's gonna be one of those cases where I had to step in and help him resync the audio a bit.
Yeah, but don't worry. But yeah, by the time this video goes out and everything's compiled together, everything will be corrected.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so no,
Yeah.
way to comment. That's why I've been avoiding it.
Well, I would have liked to have known beforehand, so that way I wouldn't have commented on it.
Oh well.
Anyway,
Communication.
hey, we're good at that.
Well, clearly not.
Yeah, anywho, so yeah, we got these guys that occasionally pop up throughout the temple. These guys basically act as like our little item stores and rest points. So you can go to them and, restore your hit points, and you can buy some items. You come across maybe like 2 or 3 of them throughout the entire temple. So, just bear that in mind.
Alrighty. I spy materia. It doesn't look like we can get to it yet, though.
Yeah, it's like, there is a part where,
The fuck?
Yeah, there are some areas that, we can't get access to now that we will be getting to later.
What the fuck is this thing?
It's a Minotaur, only this time around, its bottom half also has a head.
Yeah, it didn't hurt that much.
Wait, actually, come to think of it, would I be considered a Minotaur or just a horseman? Like the Mystic Horseman in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Probably a minotaur. With an extra head.
Yeah, because I can't think of any immediate creatures that still have a head on like that weird little area between the 2 front legs.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was right the first time. Yeah, relatively similar to what a Minotaur looks like. The only difference is that, yeah, his bottom half also has a head. Oh, yes.
More jiggy frogs.
Fucking frogs.
Yeah, these fucking frogs.
So it's just instant frog. Like, it's not a chance of it happening. It's just instant.
No, it's like, yeah, these guys attack you, you turn into a frog. And there's your other opportunity to get Frog Song if you haven't gotten it already.
Oh, frog. Okay, so I was about to say, what's the point of frog song if you can just jab them and turn them into frogs anyway? And then I remembered, oh wait, frog song actually puts them to sleep too.
One of the frogs punches Aerith. Ah! I'm hit! Quit digging around, Slip.
I have been playing a lot of Star Fox recently.
It just sucks when you get turned into frog just because, you lose all your action commands, your attack and your defense goes down. So it's, frog can be pretty nasty if you're not careful.
Yeah,
Roadkill.
I can imagine it. Oh, I didn't even see the death animation for the other 2 frogs.
Well, that's because I summoned.
Wow.
I think they vanished like the moment they showed off the animation when Cloud fades back into the fight.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm getting some Millennium Puzzle Maze flashbacks here.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
I know what you
It's
mean.
like,
Okay.
meanwhile, Cloud just entered the Millennium Puzzle.
Alrighty, so
Now, where's the Pharaoh?
Okay, so what I just picked up, what was called Rocket Punch. So yeah, the Temple of the Ancients, this is where we get everybody's joke weapons. And by joke weapons, they're very strong, physical attacking, very powerful weapons, but they have no materia slots whatsoever, so it does, severely hamper your chances of growing any materia, and just they're goofy as shit. That's like the Rocket Punch. That's actually a weapon for Barret, I believe. And it's literally like a boxing glove.
Rocket Punch.
So you can basically turn Barret into Android 18, or even
16.
more appropriate,
16.
probably
16.
Gino.
16.
What'd I say?
16.
You said 18.
Yeah, and
You
it's
said
like
18.
I think it's like.
Well, you know what I meant, so thank you.
Yeah, but it's like I don't remember everybody's joke weapons, like which ones. I know like Tifa got like a work glove, Sid got a mop, Cloud gets a bat with nails in it.
Doesn't someone get a candy cane? Or am I thinking of another game?
That might be another game. Ketchy, I think, gets like a seashell or something. I don't know if Red 13...
Oh, hail the magic conch.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know what Red 13 gets. I don't remember what Yuki or Vincent get. But yeah, it's like, yeah, pretty much like those, like, the joke weapons, you do get them within the Temple of the Ancients. I'm just gonna warn you now, even though I will be collecting them, I will not be using them, because as I said, time and time again, I prize the materia growth above all else. So even though they are very strong weapons, I rather like the idea of having materia.
Going back a bit, actually, when I joked about this place looking like the inside of the Millennium Puzzle, isn't this temple also shaped kind of like a pyramid as well?
Yeah.
The only difference is that this isn't take place in Egypt.
Well, I'm pretty sure Egypt doesn't even exist in this world anyway, so.
Well, yeah, no shit.
And speaking of which, one thing I never got.
What?
When you have games that are clearly not Earth and have made up continents and countries and such, how do you still have specific accents?
Video game logic, don't question it.
Like an example of that is like in Bravely Second, mild spoiler, but not really. Magnolia, the character in that game, her people have a French accent. Except
there's no France.
Yeah, there's no France.
Yeah, well, that's like, here we have this other world where we have, like, otherworldly names like, Aerith and stuff, but then we have Vincent. It's like we have regular names and then, like, fantasy-sounding names. It's like, wait, what?
And also, come to think of it, doesn't Ketchi and Advent Children have, like, an Irish accent?
Yeah, like a Scottish accent.
Does he?
Or something, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like the whopping, 3 lines that he had in the entire movie. Yeah, they gave him a Scottish accent. You hear him more in Dirge of Cerberus.
I might have to look that up.
But seriously, look up cutscenes in Dirge of Cerberus with Ketchi in it. You clearly hear the Scottish accent. Morph Materia! Oh, Morph, the fun we will have with Morph.
What does Morph do?
If we've heard anything from Morph from Treasure Planet...
No, it's like Morph is a command ability that when you fight enemies and everything, it basically counts as like a weak attack if you can think of. If you use a weak, the weakened Morph attack, and that's like the last thing that hits the enemy and kills them, there's a chance that they will transform into items. And there's some items, like items and accessories and everything, that you can transform enemies into. And like some of the best shit that you can get in this game come from morphing enemies.
Okay.
So yeah, I will be making use of them way later on.
Well, thank God our heroes here had to stand at one particular part, like near the end of the pathway. That way it could automatically prevent the rocks from trying to roll on you again.
How does science explain this, Sid?
I do not understand. That's why I'm gonna jab it with a spear.
I'm gonna try to see if I can catch some fish in there with my spear.
I'm going to put my ear up to it.
Great Conch, please explain this sorcery.
Alright, so now we're gonna see the little...
Holy crap, we're now in Egypt! I am so tripping balls right now!
Oh, fuck, you know what? Look at it. It totally is. That's... Ryan, slight spoiler warning, that's the basement of this place. This place is fucking Egypt.
Well, you're saying about Egypt not existing in this world? Yeah, look at this. Excuse me. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna walk through here. Excuse me. Pardon me. Alright, sorry.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Here.
He must have gone the morph materia too. This place, what is it? It's a lot. Oh god damn it!
Oh god, here we
Give
go.
me a hug.
I am becoming one with the planet. Oh
Hug me, planet.
my god, this is not gonna be the first time we see this, where Sephiroth just raises his arms into the air and declares that he's becoming one with the planet.
You guys
Like,
give me a hug
becomes
too.
like his, I swear, that becomes like his fucking catchphrase from here on out, is I am becoming one with the planet.
Okay. So yeah, you three enjoying the show? Cause it's just getting better from there.
Yep, so that's how Sung got injured.
Oh.
So yeah, Sephiroth just kind of ran him through. And somehow he managed to crawl his way back to the entrance. And it's just like, Cloud, take the keystone.
Surprisingly.
What's the catch? What do you mean, what's the catch?
What? There's no catch. Someone just got injured with a long sword. Oh, that and Sephiroth is causing more trouble again.
Yeah, also, Sephiroth is somewhere around here.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
To be fair, I think they already knew that. Oh.
Hello, Cloud. Would you care to join me in this hot spring?
No, actually, but looking at his how his arms like held out like that, it looks like he really is like resting his arms at the back of the pool.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why.
in this hot tub.
Yeah, that's why I made the joke in the first place. It's like,
I am becoming one
my.
with the hot tub.
No, really, Cloud. The water's nice.
Yum yum. Do you see that shit?
I wish I could see things.
Unfortunately, my hut is too big.
See that shit?
It was the only hat that they had at the hat shop.
Alrighty. And fuck this area too.
Oh yeah, I remember
Oh,
this.
sweet. It's one of those gimmicks where we get to control time to progress through one room to the other.
So here's the gimmick with this part of the area. You hit the buttons to basically move the hands like a clock. Now, at 6 o'clock is where we need to go to actually progress through the rest of the temple. But if you go through some of these other doorways, you can pick up treasures and shit.
I remember that, yeah.
6 o'clock. Shit, Steven Universe is starting.
This part.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna be late for my job.
So some of these doorways are dead ends, or they just lead to treasure chests that just have enemy encounters. I'm strictly going after the ones that have items and equipment. And Princess Guard here, Aerith's ultimate weapon.
Oh, really?
If that isn't an
Yeah,
indication of how much longer we're gonna have her.
Yeah, this is the best weapon that Aerith has in the game. And basically, if your party members, or I believe it's when they're low on health, her physical attack stat goes way up.
So it's like, I'm trying to remember the name of the ability.
From what? From where?
I don't want to say Pokemon. That's too easy. I might be thinking Kingdom Hearts now that I think about it, but I can't remember the name. Where, yeah, you're in critical health, but your attack stat goes.
Okay, and then we get Ribbon, the best accessory in the game. Because it protects against everything, every status effect, completely null and void.
Alright, sweet. So all I gotta do is just put this little ribbon in my spiky hair, and I should be good to go.
That shouldn't be so hard for Cloud, considering.
Yeah, I know.
Just like old times.
He secretly misses
Just
that dress.
like old times.
Exactly. Oh, and a mega elixir.
Now, should
Fuck.
should you let that second hand hit you, it takes you down here.
My knees.
My legs!
Yep, so before we can actually get that treasure chest, we have to fight these fuckers.
Oh, so it's a sequence.
The literal dragon.
It's a sequence fight. Or was that just a random encounter?
No, I mean, it's like, this is what happens, like, the first time you drop down and everything. I mean, you got no choice. If you drop down, you're fighting.
Okay, so it is a sequence fight.
But it's like, yeah, look how freaking powerful this thing is. It's like, they're dealing like 900 points of damage.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. It's like, thank God you were hitting Cloud, because, yeah, you could easily have taken Aerith out.
Uppy.
Oh, that didn't hurt.
Well, no, I was trying to see if they had anything worth stealing, and apparently
Well, no,
they did
I'm
not.
saying when the Vibrava lookalike hit Sid.
Oh, well, now it's because I've got the big guard going on.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. I was like, man, thank God you put up that big guard.
Ooh, dynamite.
Also, it sucks that you put up the big guard because Cure was way less effective there.
I know, but what can you do?
So Shell actually affects healing spells too?
Yeah.
It affects, yeah.
It affects
Bravely Default does that same shit.
Yeah, all magic, including.
Oh, that's... Well, I can't really say that's dumb, but that just feels weird.
Yeah, I think that's always been the case. Where it's like, yeah, you ever put up like a shell or a magic barrier, whatever they decide to call it, it's like, yeah, it also affects your healing magic.
Okay.
That's okay, because I have a limit break.
Well, thank God this nice breeze came in through this room. Otherwise, the healing wind probably wouldn't have done much.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right, so so if you saw what I was trying to do with Cloud there, because Cloud I gave the Black Materia. You know how he did that different animation that dealt like 50 damage. So, I couldn't remember if that thing could actually transform into an item or not. It didn't, so it just died regularly. But if it could transform into an item, when it would die, you would see it literally spin around, and then it would say turned into whatever item that it could transform into.
Oh, okay.
That's where I was hoping that I could have shown off the morph in action at this point, but apparently not.
That's okay.
Yep, so we're just gonna move right on ahead.
Oh wait, is this another minigame?
Yep, it's another little puzzle. So we gotta get to that door, but that guy locked it.
Curses.
Fucker.
Yep, so now we gotta catch him.
I want to go home.
Alright, it's time to trap the fool.
Yeah, so pretty much, every hole that you go into, I mean, there's an exit and there's an entry point and an exit point. So it's pretty much try and remember, okay, which cave leads to another.
As you know, it turns out to be one of those little segments you see on Scooby-Doo where they go through multiple doorways.
Yep, work glove. And then it's like, nope, wrong one.
What's the Scooby-Doo coming after you? You're gonna solve that mystery.
Oh boy.
Yep, and there we go.
Nice.
So yep, when you catch him right where he's supposed to go out, there you go. The door is unlocked.
Now kick his ass.
No, we gotta rest first. And save.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Let me save first, then I'll kick your ass.
So we're roughly around halfway done with the Temple of the Ancients. So join us next time, and we will be finishing this dungeon up.
Alrighty.
So next time,
Later.
everyone.